The 13th record, the experiment that let people die. In 1932, the US government began a medical study. It was called treatment. It was called research. It was called progress. None of those words were true. 600 men were enrolled. They were told they were being treated for bad blood. A vague term, a comforting lie. What they weren't told was that the doctors already knew what they had, syphilis, and what they weren't given was the cure, because this experiment wasn't designed to heal anyone. It was designed to observe death. The men were poor, mostly black. Most were farmers. They trusted the doctors because they were told to. Free checkups, free meals, free burial insurance. The government called it care. In reality, they were being watched as the disease spread through their bodies, as their minds deteriorated, as their organs failed, as their bones weakened. The doctors took notes. In 1943, something changed. Penicillin was proven to cure syphilis. It was cheap. It was effective. It was widely available. The experiment should have ended. It didn't. Instead, the men were actively prevented from receiving treatment. Doctors intervened to stop them. Letters were sent to local hospitals warning staff not to treat the subjects. Military draft boards were told to exclude them from medical care. The cure existed. It was deliberately withheld. Some of the men went blind. Some lost their sanity. Wives were infected. Some children were born with congenital syphilis. None of this was accidental. It was policy. The experiment continued for 40 years. 40 years. It ended only when a whistleblower leaked the truth to the press. Public outrage followed. Investigations began. The study was finally shut down. No one went to prison. The men received compensation. Many received it too late to matter. The official apology came decades later. By then, most of the subjects were already dead. This wasn't a rogue doctor. It wasn't a mistake. It was a system, designed by professionals, approved by authorities, protected by silence. They didn't let people die because they couldn't help them. They let people die because it was useful. This file was sealed, not because it was dangerous, but because it was embarrassing. And like many records, it was never meant to be reopened. The 13th record records they tried to bury.